Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Nova Covert Ops on Starcraft 2 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we are attempting to actually finally get the rest of the Marines into this garrison on enemy intelligence. Stop chasing the Overlord, it's not relevant. Alright, so filling the garrison specifically is honestly the more difficult half of this mission. And if you're actually good at Terran Macro, it's much easier than I make it look to be.
Hey Gerda,
yes?
If 4 is a quartet and 5 is a quintet, what does that make 6?
Sextet, right?
Yeah.
Status report.
Alright, so yeah, we need Marines. We need Marines specifically for this garrison. What we're doing here specifically is we're attempting to bait out the Zerglings that are here with the fire bats, because their fire bats are significantly more tanky than anything else that we've got. And if they manage to successfully do it, we can use the vision on the ramp in order to have our Marines and Nova actually, deal with the Zerglings on the way up.
That's a rather unfortunate little shadow box texture error that I see there. Looks like a little fuzzy at the line between well lit and complete dark at the top right.
Upgrade complete.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. And they thought we wouldn't notice, Mr. Gerda.
Thank you, Hellbats. Sorry, Firebats.
I tell you, ain't that a bitch? You're trying to keep track of the 5 or 6 things happening at each quadrant of the map, and then you get distracted by little graphical errors.
It doesn't happen to me all that much. I understand why it would be distracting for us as spectators, but I don't really catch that much. But yes, as annotation grid mentions, with proper micro, this mission is only supposed to be 15 minutes. But
with proper micro.
Yeah, I did not have proper micro of the Marines that I was sending out to the other garrison. You're specifically supposed to actually take your initial starting forces and clear out all of the garrison points in a clockwise fashion. Thing is, that requires to fully know. The last garrison is Reapers. Okay, that requires us to know when the attack waves for the Zerg forces are going to be, and I actually don't know when those are. So
watch out for the falling meteors.
They're not meteors, though. They are. What is that spell called? It's corrosive bile. Yeah, it's corrosive bile. I don't. We dealt with this particular enemy before on Sudden Strike. However, we pretty much don't have to ever really deal with them. So, they are an upgraded. No. They are a mutation of the roaches specifically. There now with all of the garrisons specifically mapped and specifically filled. Now Nova can go in.
I'm switching to infiltration gear and going in.
Unfortunately, we don't actually get to switch out our gear. I mean, it's fine because our pulse grenade and sniper rifle is more than enough for this. But we don't have our sniper rifle for this now because she wants to play with a new toy.
What are they up to here? Wait.
Well, you don't need a sniper rifle when you're in the office. Oh, cutscene land.
Yeah.
Weapon storage. It's some kind of energy sword prototype. Looks useful.
Energy sword.
Let me examine it.
Of course.
And voila! Nova now has a lightsaber. Technically, it is actually a monofilament blade. Fuck that. I'm gonna just call it a lightsaber.
Communications hub ahead.
You may notice that I am intentionally not you may notice that I am intentionally not actually killing the units here. This is because I am going for a specific achievement where, during this part of the mission, if you successfully manage to navigate the entirety of it without killing any of the defenders of men, you get an achievement for it. So yes, we are
Touch
attempting to solid snake our way through.
On the move.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
I sense something.
Oh God, what was that?
God can't help you
Loud and
now.
clear.
Yeah, because we have a stun grenade now. Haha.
Strictly business.
I'm going to turn your green triangles into blank space.
And that way I can sneak. And that way I can
En
sneak
route.
around you, like so.
I sense something.
I'll make it happen.
Oh, there is a disturbance in the force, baby.
Yes, it's us as we attempt to sneak around the base. This, if you are confident in your abilities to do so, it is actually quite easy to use the blade dash ability that we got with
I think I
the
found something.
monofilament blade to skip over large
You're right.
sections
It is
of the
the
Defender of Man stealth section.
listen in.
But remember, there are Zerg on the surface of this planet, and now we have to deal
We have a
with them.
security breach. All personnel should evacuate immediately so we can scrub the facility. I think this might be an extreme measure. No, I understand. This is bigger than we are. I will finalize the preparations.
Yeah, they're going to
Right.
self-destruct the base that we're standing at, Mr. Cloud.
They're shutting down.
And we're at
How
the
much time
base
do
of
you
the
have?
building.
Find
That
out where he's
means,
going.
um,
I'm reading.
we should tell somebody.
On the move.
There may be another communication terminal further along. My scans are inconclusive.
Da, 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 da,
dang
da, da, da.
We got
Damn it.
We got spotted. Oh well. As long as we manage to
Da,
successfully
da,
not,
da,
as long as we
da, da.
manage to successfully not kill anything, we should still be able to get the achievement.
Lost visual on rogue agent.
Right, they can catch us. However, being attacked by an enemy that you can't fight back against royally sucks.
Only a little bit.
Got it.
Oh, we already lost them.
Yeah. So,
Go, go!
I personally think that this section is significantly more fun when you are engaging with the Defenders of Man. However, I was attempting to do as many of the achievements as I could for this run as possible, simply because I wanted to show off that you can, at least on normal, reasonably get a good portion of the achievements.
They're using that exact same tower to just build bridges wherever they see fit. That is freaking funny. But now we get to see it from a different angle, so it looks different.
All right, so we stun we stun the Hellbats, and then these Zerglings fail to kill any of the Hellbats, meaning that we have to stun them again.
So as long as we don't
Yeah.
hurt them, that we get the achievement.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I am a defender of man. I am a defender of man. I also am a defender of man.
Loud and clear.
Zerglings, will
We
you
are
please
meant-
cut through these Hellbats? They're not that tanky, dang it.
Acknowledged.
Only we could do this ourselves, but no, the achievement says we got away. We got, you know, ain't that freaking stupid? Is they actually have an achievement that makes you not want to use your super cool, awesome, freaking like pants shitting. Oh my god, I can't wait to tell my mom with a picture. My sword is amazing, but I can't swing it at anybody because I can't kill anybody.
Yeah. Again, I personally find that the Nova Covert Ops campaign is far too rushed for its own good.
That might be their first sensible course of action.
All right, so from here we need to come down this stairwell. Oh look, more Nidus worms.
Warning. An unrestrained Zerg presence has been detected in the facility. All personnel report to emergency stations.
Large numbers of Zerg are mobilizing. Their emitter seems to be highly effective.
You can actually get the achievement for not engaging with the Defenders of Man by killing Zerglings, which is why I finally decided to use my blade dash there.
You weren't kidding.
Nice.
There are Zerg
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
everywhere, Rigel. Got it.
So from here, all what we are specifically trying to do is to figure out what is the best way to use our combination of our grenades and our blade dash in order to make it through the infested Zerg area here. Because, yeah, because we're running the monofilament blade, we no longer have our sniper rifle, so we can't actually kill these overlords anymore.
I've located the communication.
Right, because they're airborne.
And the monofilament blade is a ground-only weapon.
Here.
It's why we don't actually use the monofilament blade in literally any other part of the game, because I don't actually like locking Nova to the ground attacks only.
The perimeter is failing.
It's a good lesson in offensive balance. You should equip your offensive forces to take on every kind of enemy, which is also
And if you
precisely
can't do
why
that,
you should.
and if you can't do that, then you should figure out a way to balance it so that you still have the ability to deal with every kind of enemy, even if individual units can't do it. There we go. We have we successfully got all the achievements in enemy intelligence. So, are you ready for a massive plot twist that we already know is happening, Mr. Cloud?
Oh, that we're about to be betrayed?
No, we're not being betrayed. No, we are officially we are deciphering what the plans for the Defenders of Man are.
Little do our enemies realize we're actually called the Offenders of Man.
All teams ready for deployment. Stand by.
Operation Live.
You know, that looks like it to be a standard keyboard, but it has very specifically not a natural keyboard symbols on it. So I recognize page down on it, but that's the only symbol that I'm pretty sure I recognize.
Calculating anticipated casualties.
All expendable.
Rigel, I've got intel.
Yes.
The Defenders of Man are staging a Zerg attack on a civilian world.
Ah, so they're the ones bringing the Zerg in, because they want to look like the good guys.
Yep.
But the St. Mary's virus is going to cause many casualties before they unleash the
We
pharmaceuticals.
have to stop this now.
It's very much like V for Vendetta, but this time we're going to be using a sniper rifle instead of daggers. Be safe, everybody.